to this video. Today we're going to be doing a full flight, yes, from Greece, around Greece. So we're going to be going from Athens to Skiathos. It's a very short flight, and we're going to do it here in the ToLiss A319 in an Olympic livery, which at first I thought pretty classic, but I like it now. Anyway, we are going to go and get our pushback. Okay, tow is driving up. So we're independent of any ground power, and we are here on APU power at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and do all the checks. Yep. And we're going to go ahead and put the seatbelt sign on. No, exit from the CVR test.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Ooh, yes, so we're ready to connect. Doors and hatches are closed. Let's just go through the floor and take a look. Survey there, as you see. They're just going under. They're going to grab the wheel. And they're going to lift it up. We've got a nose wheel steering disc inserted, and we can actually see that on the eCam. Yes, eCam. We're going to have to release that. Release parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
We may start engines. Let's just get the engine one started, and the N2 should be rising. And no, APU bleed on. There we are. Okay. Engine start. We're going to be departing from runway 03 right. And I've got the chart for it. I'm being very organised. There we are, there's a taxi map. So we are, this is 3 right, so we're somewhere around there. I'm going to taxi onto up D3, onto this taxiway over here, then take D1 and do a takeoff. Right, so just going to go into performance. Today's load, I'm just going to set, is, yep, pretty much perfect. And our V1 is 134, V2 136, VR 136, V2 139. Start up engine 1. See, the PTU has just kicked in a tiny bit to compensate, and it's gone now. Okay, generators are fine now. I can't see anything that would mean that we have to stop. I'm just going to make the cabin a bit colder. They do that to reduce the chances of people becoming sick. And we'll bring up a VFR sectional map. We're just going to go up D3, down there, and take off. Wait till that's at 20.5. I'm now on the bottom going to do a flight control check.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
There we are.
Disconnecting
And then rudder works. There we are. And we'll do a brake test as we taxi along. Disconnect and exchange hand signals. The bleed is all working fine. And go ahead, hit that taxi light. Make sure those are fine. They were not retracted. So you can check on them in the pilot walk around.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Right. Make it a bit cooler. So what did I do then? That was the isolation valve, wrong switch. Oops. Right. Disconnect parking brake, disengage parking brake. Parking brake's not on, that's wrong. So we're not going to go down there, we're going to go in the next exit. Okay, flaps are at 2, slats are also at 2. Let's do a brake test. Yep, brakes are working. And we're going to go hit the Kronos and the terrain. The parking brake, I need to get rid of that warning, so I don't know how to clear the e-cams. Warnings. Okay. I need to clear that warning. There we are, clear. Right. Auto brake max. Cabin. Check. Spoilers. Armed. Takeoff configuration. Tested. Here we are. I'm just going to swing it round. We have clearance. Or I imagine that we have clearance. One day I want to get on VATSIM, but I'm worried it will kind of hamper my performance, because at the moment I'm getting 45 frames per second. But I just don't want that to be ruined. It's 5 o'clock, so we're going to be having a sunset landing, and that's fine by me, before we engage our autopilot. So, here we are lined up on 3 right. Toga is 92.1, and we want to do manual toga. I forgot to stabilise, but that's fine. Light forward pressure. Lift back there. 3-1. Rotate. Positive climb. Gear up. Autopilot engaged. Oh, I forgot to take off. Oh well. Right. I'm just going to continue climbing now. So we're basically going to do sort of some weird loop thing. Yeah, we're going to do a loop and then we're going to take it back and then fly to Skiathos via Ablon and Amira. I'm going to be landing on Skiathos' infamous 02 runway, famous for plane spotting. So maybe not infamous, just famous. Oh, there's our oxygen mask. Never tried that in the ToLiss. Our cruise altitude is 20,000 feet. $149, flaps back. So we've got slats retracting at 199. And if we do a go around, they're retracting at 158 and we'll be clean at 220. Get rid of terrain, switch off the APU, and there might be a bit of light turbulence around about 15,000 feet, but we're going to climb above. So we're going to be following one of these departures. So we go around like that and then we're going to follow down, similar to that one actually. It isn't actually the best flight plan, it's taking a bit of a detour, but I'm not great at flight planning. $220 clean, slats back. We can get rid of the ignition now, and we can disarm spoilers. We're expecting a tiny bit of turbulence, so I am not going to take off these seatbelt signs yet. So if you're wondering why I always fly in the ToLiss A319, if you subscribe you'll see I do most of my flights. Honestly, I think it's just because I know where I stand in the ToLiss. It's a really good aircraft, really detailed, and I just really like it. It's also pretty simple and I know what to do in it. Yeah, pretty much, I just know what to do in it. I know where I stand, I know how to do this, that, other. I've never crashed in it properly before. I mean, I've been playing around with it and I've crashed, but I've never been doing it properly and actually had a problem. So we're going to be flying back over Athens airport now. And then we're going to go to Ablon, and we're going to reach our cruise altitude round about in between, which is one of the reasons for the detour, is so we get up to flight level 200 just to avoid that nasty turbulence that we're flying through now, because that would not be comfortable for the passengers. As you can see, we've got a little bit of flutter on the wings, wing flex. Probably won't call it flutter, but I won't be able to take off the seatbelt signs while we're in this sort of bad conditions. And then we're going to be cruising at 420 as well. And just check things out from the captain's view. And cockpit door is locked. I think. Yep, the captain door is locked. And yeah, that's there, really. Not much to say. The rudder trim and all is fine. Not much going on. We're now at 20,000 feet, which is our cruise altitude for this sector. I'm going to go ahead and switch the seatbelt sign off. As you can see, there's some really quite beautiful scenery over here of the Greek islands. And the water looks beautiful. I'm not a fan of Xplane water. I did have a plug-in for a while, but I got rid of it. But yeah, the reflections on Xplane water is beautiful. Yes. And I'm recording this at the moment on May the 18th. And yeah, about Flight Simulator 2020, what do I think? I'm personally looking forward to it, but I think I will stick with Xplane for a while. Autopilot's disconnected. We have oversped. Too much of me talking about. Okay, so back to conversation. What do I think about Flight Simulator 2020? I'm very excited. I think from the pictures at the moment it does look absolutely amazing. But I will be sticking with Xplane for a bit, just because I think Xplane's, I mean, I can't really see from what I use it for how it could be bettered. The physics are, I don't know, but from what I can see, the physics are really on point. Yeah, and it does the job for me. So we're just going to go to Avalon now, which is in 17 nautical miles, and we will get there in 2 minutes. And then just going into flight plan. Next phase. And we're going to be doing flaps for when we land. And then that'll be at speed of 150. Yes. It's minus 24 up here, not too bad, but I think the fuel's not even that negative. Yeah, I mean, the true air temperature at the moment is actually 12 degrees because of the wings and friction and everything's heating it up. So what did I go down there for? Ooh, what's happened here? Oh wow. There's Athens. That is very cool. So all the people on board can see Athens down there. Nice. We're going to go to Xplane. We've not gone very far from where we started, but we are well en route. Flight plan. We are 149 nautical miles from our destination, so at our 340 knots, which isn't actually, it's not, it's 456 knots. That should take about 20 minutes, which is very good actually. So at Madeira, that's when we are going to have to be at flight level 68. And we're just going through some clouds now. I'm just gonna take us up maybe a few hundred feet. Perhaps to 21,000. Just to surf these clouds. Because there's nothing cooler in aviation than cloud surfing. Maybe 20,800. In real life, the airline wouldn't let you do this because it's a kind of a waste of fuel. But, you know, why not? We've been in the air for 15 minutes now. Not much really. We've got cruise. We've used 1.6 tons of fuel in this short flight. Everywhere in the aircraft is 20 degrees Celsius. I might make it a little cooler because it will be 30 degrees on the ground, and yeah, I'm not sure if they'd appreciate that. In the cabin, the vertical speed is 10 feet per minute, and as you can see, we've gone a little cooler now. In the cockpit, because we're going to 18 degrees, just because it's small space, so obviously it's going to change the temperature a lot quicker. The cabin altitude is at 4,920 feet, so pretty much like a high place on the ground. So no dry skin on this flight. We are coming up to Madeira, and by Madeira we need to be at flight level 680, so we should definitely start there. And we're going to go down as much as we can and put the speed brakes down. Seatbelt signs will be going on. This is probably a bit uncomfortable for the passengers. Yeah, but have to do what I have to do, and we have to get down to flight level 68 pretty soon. So I think Skiathos is somewhere over there. I'll let autopilot control speed for now as well. I'm just going to decrease the speed to 200. I'm worried we've left things a bit too late. And by the time we get to CF, we need to be at 1,630 feet. 1,600. I have to say, guys, I'm pretty sorry, but this isn't looking great. I'm a bit worried we're going to abort this. Yeah. Auto brakes medium, cabin alerted, landing lights on, wing light on. No, I reckon we might be able to pull this out the bag. So, yep. Terrain on ND. 2,500. That would mean that we oversped if we did that. Landing gear can't come down yet, but we're going to level off at 1,600 now. So slats are gonna, come down at 230 knots. Slats down. So, going to decrease the speed even more to 185. Slats 2, flaps 2. Landing gear down. $170. Pull speed brake back up. Slats full again. Flaps full. Slats full. Spoiler arm. Cabin check. Prepared for landing. Loudspeaker a little quieter. This is just going to come around. Loudspeaker a bit quieter. PFD and ND a bit dimmer. Prepare for landing. There is Skiathos Airport. Air control. Four miles. Watch the descent rate. Auto throttle disengage. Ease the descent rate. $500. 400. 300. 100. Oh my god. I'm not happy with that at all. I think those boats put me off a bit. Put the brake fan on. Okay, a bit disappointed in all honesty, but yeah, what can you do, I guess? But yeah, I'm pretty disappointed there. 600 and like 300 I'll take, but it's not that hard a landing actually. It's just a short runway. I don't really want to look at the replay, but I will. Oh my, what am I doing? What am I doing? Passengers will be a bit busy. There we are, we're coming in on final. Those boats were really annoying. I just didn't want to clip those boats. I came in at the right height, then just didn't really get the flare in. So yeah, that was pretty firm. Just looking out the window. Coming in, then just bring up the flare, and way too late. You would have felt that with a passenger. Overall, kind of disappointed, but I tried my best, I suppose. And yeah, I've not really been to Skiathos that many times. In real life, I've never been there, but I've not really flown here that many times. flown a couple times in this, but not in a full flight. But still, 25-minute flight. Not happy with that. I might try that again, and then that'll be a video which you guys can tune in and watch again. Because I might do it better next time. But yeah, those boats and the boats and the short runway just made me. I didn't want to go around because in the game in real life this would have piled up for a long time, a delay. Yeah, I just taxi down. And hit the parking brake. APU's on. Engines are off. Seatbelt signs are off. Delay takeoff for brake cool. Okay. Ground, wait till the engines, oh my god, what's happened there? I just closed that and opened that back up. Okay, very well. It's kind of like it's drained. Yep, the engine's all at 0, so we'll go ahead, get some stairs connected, get a GPU connected, get some cargo connected for the people of Skiathos. And we'll open up those doors, and there's going to be a passenger bus to take the people to the airport terminal. And they're going to disembark just from the front. So that is it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. So hit that subscribe and hit that bell icon. That's the one that I think is quite underrated, the bell icon. So anyway, hit that subscribe, hit that like, and hit that bell icon, and I'll see you in the next video.